All right, news here that broke just late Thursday night, I believe. The appeals court decision is in the Vic Mignogna defamation case he brought against Funimation and several voice actors. Mignogna's appeal has been denied. Plenty of people will be analyzing this decision, taking it apart and putting it back together, trying to figure out what went wrong, who did what mistakes were made. And plenty of people will be cussing and discussing this decision. It may not be the end, but it might be. We'll report if things develop any further. And just a note here, a reminder, if you will. Just because he lost this round doesn't mean he was wrong. Just saying. All right, so congratulations are in order for Strange New Worlds, taking home the Legacy Award from the Hollywood Critics Association Television Awards. This is an honorary award presented to the cast and crew in recognition of their innovative but faithful representation of the franchise. HCA Vice President Nestor Bentancur says the show encapsulates everything the Legacy Award stands for, taking a beloved franchise and paying a respectful tribute while modernizing it for a newer generation of fans. So congratulations to them on that achievement. A couple of weeks ago, we told you about Star Trek Day coming back on September 8th. Now we have a few more details. Lower Decks, Tawny Newsome, and, well, let's see, wait a minute, where did I go with that? There they are. Tawny Newsome and Paul F. Tompkins will host a 2-hour live event starting at 3 p.m. Eastern. They'll be broadcasting from the Skirball Cultural Center in Los Angeles. Now, earlier this year, Skirball hosted a Star Trek exhibition. It went from October of last year to February of this year. We spoke with Laura Mart about that back in October, right before the exhibition opened. We'll have a link to that in our notes if you want to see that interview. The day's program will also include interviews with various cast members from different shows, with a red carpet interview line that's hosted by Discovery's Mary Schifo, along with Jackie Cox, as well as a tribute to Nichelle Nichols, and a number of announcements throughout the day. Also, selected cities around the world will host pop-up augmented reality Delta portals, quote-unquote, so you can use your mobile device to visit various different Trek environments. Kansas City is not on that list, sadly. You can find the full lineup over at TrekCore. We'll have a link in the notes, so you can watch live at StarTrek.com, as well as the Paramount Plus YouTube and Twitch channels and their various social media accounts for that. And then we've got more comic book tie-ins. This one from IDW, a 5-issue mini-series connected to the upcoming video game Resurgence. This is a prequel, tells the story of the catastrophic events involving the USS Resolute just prior to the events in the game. It's written by Andrew Grant and Dan Martin, art by Josh Hood. Dr. Leah Brahms has gone missing, and the Resolute is sent to find her and her research, which could revolutionize warp technology. This will be on shelves in November. And the Prodigy game, Supernova, is out in October, and the show is getting not one, but 2 novels as well, both of them out January 17th. The first book, also called Supernova, written by Rob Perlman, is for middle grade readers. The protostar crash lands in a peculiar star system, and the crew ends up separated, so Dal and Gwen have to work together to find their missing crewmates before the nearby star goes supernova. The second novel, A Dangerous Trade, written by Cassandra Rose Clark, also for the middle grade set, has the protostar finding a worn transporter coil. The crew finds a worn transporter coil on the ship, and they decide to trade for parts at a market on a distant planet, and Janeway is not too sure about this. And rogue traders have decided they want something bigger. Namely, they want to steal the ship. So can the crew defend the ship and stay out of trouble? We'll see. These are up for pre-order now. No cover art yet. They'll be available in hardcover, ebook, and audiobook. And over in Germany, New collections, trilogies, putting together various novels with new cover art. This is the Destiny trilogy from David Mack. We've also got the Prey novels from John Jackson Miller, and the Prometheus stories from Bernd Perples and Christian Humberg. These are going to be out starting in October, running through December. And we've got some new merch from Fan Sets. We've got this Prodigy Com badge available as either a magnet or a pin. And then we've also got this Bajoran Militia badge based on a screen-used original, also available either magnet or a pin bag. Each of these will run you $20 over there. And then we've got these Strange New Worlds memorial pins. Now, this is a limited set. There's only 250 of these, 12 pins in the set. Replicas of the various memorial pins that were worn by the crew in that episode. This will run you $120. They're available online, and they'll also be available at the convention next week in Las Vegas, where you will also find for the first time the Confederation of Earth Star Corps badge from Picard Season 2. This is the alternate timeline badge. It's a little oversized for my taste, but hey, this will debut at the convention. Then it'll be available online on Fanset's website. And coming to your collection, if you order it, this is from X06, the next 1/6 museum grade figure, Porthos. All right, well, Porthos and Captain Archer, fine, whatever. This is available for pre-order now. 30 points of articulation on the Archer figure. I'm not sure that there's any articulation on the dog. Comes with accessories and a display base, approximately 31 centimeters tall, 12 inches for you and me in the U.S. The duty uniform matches the pattern and color from the original in the show. The photographs that we've got are the prototype. So the actual production model might vary just a little bit, and we've heard that Scott Bakula is very particular about his likenesses. So the final bit will meet his approval, I'm sure. This will run $185 plus $25 flat fee for shipping. Expected delivery should be in December. And that's it for this week. We don't have any Orville news. So, we're still in a holding pattern whether or not we're going to get any kind of a season 4 for Orville. In the meantime, stick around, stay tuned. We will have more Star Trek and Orville news on next week's Tribble Bytes, so join us for that.
Copyright 2022 by Flaming Dog Media, LLC. All rights reserved. No portion of this program may be retransmitted without the express written consent of Flaming Dog Media. You're watching Sci-Fi for Me TV, delivering the multiverse since 2009.